Have you ever stepped into your apartment elevator, watched the heavy metal doors slide shut, and suddenly realized you are standing in a small box hanging hundreds of feet above the ground? You press a glowing button, feel a slight shift in your stomach, and magically arrive at your floor. Most of us do this every single day without a second thought. But have you ever wondered what exactly is going on behind those walls? What is pulling you up? And more importantly, what is keeping you from falling? We all have that tiny irrational fear of the elevator cable snapping like a scene straight out of a Hollywood disaster movie. Today, we are going to completely bust those movie myths. We will look at exactly how your apartment elevator works, step by step in plain English. There are no complicated engineering terms here. Just the fascinating reality of the machine you trust your life with every morning. To easily understand how an elevator actually moves, I want you to think of a playground seesaw. If you have two kids of the exact same weight sitting on opposite ends, it takes almost zero effort to push one side up or down. Your apartment elevator operates on this exact same principle of perfect balance. There is the elevator car, which is the comfortable box you stand in, and then there is a massive heavy metal counterweight. This counterweight hangs on the other end of the cables that hold your elevator car. It usually weighs about the same as the empty elevator car itself, plus half of the maximum amount of weight the elevator is allowed to carry. Because these two sides balance each other out so perfectly, the motor that runs the elevator does not actually have to lift the heavy combined weight of you, your neighbors, and the steel car. It only has to push a little bit of weight to tip the balance, just like giving a gentle push to that seesaw in the park. This makes the whole system incredibly energy efficient and saves your building a huge amount of electricity. You are not really just being pulled up, you are being smoothly balanced. Connecting your car and that heavy counterweight are extremely thick steel ropes. But we are not talking about just one single rope holding everything together. A modern apartment elevator has multiple separate steel cables, usually anywhere between 4 and 8 of them. Here is the incredible part. Every single one of those cables is engineered to be strong enough to hold the entire weight of a fully loaded elevator car all by itself. So, if you ever start worrying about a cable snapping in half, remember that you have several backups working simultaneously at all times. These thick steel cables run all the way up to the top of the elevator shaft where the motor room is, and they wrap around a large grooved wheel called a sheave. You can think of the sheave exactly like a giant pulley. This wheel is directly connected to a powerful electric motor. When you press the button for your floor, the building's computer tells the motor to turn the wheel. Because the heavy steel cables are resting tightly inside the grooves of this wheel, the natural friction grabs the cables tightly. As the motor turns the wheel one way, it pulls the elevator car up and lets the heavy counterweight drop down. When it turns the wheel the other way, the car goes down while the counterweight goes right back up. It is a wonderfully simple, continuous looping dance happening right behind the walls of your hallway. Now, if the elevator car and the counterweight were just dangling freely on these cables, they would swing around in the wind, bump into the concrete walls, and give you a terrible, frighteningly bumpy ride. Obviously, that does not happen in real life. That is because both the elevator car and the counterweight travel along thick metal guide rails. These rails are bolted vertically into the walls of the shaft and run all the way from the basement of the building up to the very top roof. The elevator car has little wheels, or sometimes sliding shoes, mounted on its sides that hug these metal rails tightly. The counterweight has its own separate set of rails on the other side, so they never cross paths. These rails do not actually pull you up or down, but they keep the car perfectly straight and stable. They make sure that the box you are standing in does not tilt, twist, or sway, no matter how fast it is moving or how many people are casually leaning against the walls inside. It gives you that incredibly smooth, gliding feeling that makes the ride so comfortable you barely even notice you are moving. But let us talk about the one thing everyone really wants to know about: safety. What happens if everything goes completely wrong? What if the power grid fails? Or worse, what if those extremely thick steel cables somehow magically all break at the exact same time? This is where a genius historical invention comes into play. Back in 1854, a man named Elisha Otis solved this problem and changed city skylines forever. He introduced a safety system that operates completely independently from the main lifting cables and the electric motor. It revolves around a device called the governor. The governor is essentially a speed-reading wheel located safely at the very top of the elevator shaft. It has its own separate, continuous thin cable that attaches directly to the elevator car. As your elevator moves up and down during a normal day, This little wheel turns at a normal, steady speed. But if the elevator car suddenly starts falling, or even just moving downward a little bit faster than it is supposed to, this safety wheel will spin out of control. When the governor wheel spins too fast, centrifugal force pushes little metal arms outward inside the wheel. It is just like when you spin around fast in a circle, and your arms naturally want to fly outward away from your body. These metal arms lock into the stationary teeth of the wheel, instantly jamming it and stopping that safety cable from moving at all. When that safety cable suddenly stops dead, it aggressively yanks on a mechanical lever located right on top of the elevator car itself. This powerful yank does something incredibly important to save your life. It activates a set of heavy-duty emergency brakes located right on the sides of the elevator car. These brakes are wedge-shaped. They immediately slam against those vertical metal guide rails we talked about earlier. And here is the absolute best part about this design. The faster the car is trying to fall, the harder these wedge brakes jam themselves into the rails. They dig in incredibly tightly and bring the entire elevator car to a smooth, safe, and complete stop in a matter of a few seconds. This entire braking process is entirely mechanical. It does not need electricity from the building. It does not need a computer chip to make a decision. It relies entirely on the basic, undeniable laws of physics. So even in a complete, total citywide blackout, gravity itself triggers the brakes to keep you perfectly safe. You will never plunge to the bottom of the shaft like in the movies. You would simply come to a smooth halt and safely wait for the local maintenance crew to comfortably pry the doors open and help you step out. Beyond the physical mechanics, modern apartment elevators are also incredibly smart. There is a central computer system acting as the busy brain of the building. When you stand in the lobby and press the up button, you are not just turning on a motor. You are actually sending a data request to this brain. The computer instantly calculates where every single elevator car in the building is currently located, which direction they are heading, and how many other neighbors have pressed buttons on different floors. It decides in a split second which car can get to you the fastest without making everyone else in the building wait too long. It is a constantly changing, complex math puzzle happening every second of the day. This computer also smartly controls the doors. Have you noticed how the doors always know exactly when to stop closing if your hand is in the way? That is because of a curtain of invisible infrared light shining across the doorway. If anything breaks that beam of light, whether it is your arm, a dog leash, or a grocery bag, the computer instantly tells the motor to reverse the doors. Additionally, there are weight sensors hidden under the floor of the car. If too many people pile in and the weight limit is exceeded, the computer will refuse to close the doors or move the car until someone steps out. It is yet another quiet layer of everyday safety built into the system to protect you. So, the next time you step into your apartment elevator, take a quick second to appreciate the amazing invisible choreography happening all around you. You are stepping into a perfectly balanced system of heavy metal weights, multiple layers of unbreakable steel cables, smooth vertical tracks, and purely physical safety brakes that never sleep. It is a genuine marvel of everyday engineering that allows us to live in the sky safely and comfortably. You are never just hanging by a thread. You are securely cradled in one of the safest modes of transportation on the entire planet. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to finally understand more about how the everyday things around you actually work, hit that subscribe button and leave a quick like on the video. Let me know down in the comments what normal everyday machine you want me to explain next. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.